If you've ever wondered, what's the best way to teach English? The honest answer is, it depends. It depends on learners' age, goals, proficiency, time, and even culture. In this video, I'll introduce English teaching as a field and explain 6 widely used methods and approaches, along with their strengths and limitations, so you can choose what works best for your classroom. Hello, dear students. My name is Mumtaz, and I hope you're enjoying today's interactive session. Whenever I ask you to complete an activity, please pause the video, do the task carefully, and then submit your work on Google Classroom. English teaching today is not only about grammar rules or memorizing vocabulary. Modern language education is shaped by research in second language acquisition, classroom interaction, and assessment. Most teachers now aim for communicative ability, meaning learners can actually use English to understand and express meaning in real contexts while still building accuracy over time. Method 1. Grammar Translation Method. First, the grammar translation method. This is one of the oldest approaches. Lessons focus on explicit grammar explanations, translating sentences between the first language and English, reading texts, and learning vocabulary lists. Speaking and listening are often minimal. Translate. Ali has been living here for 5 years. Identify the tense, write rules, translate into L1. Merits. 1. Strong for reading comprehension and metalinguistic knowledge. Students learn why a structure works. 2. Useful in exam-driven contexts that reward accuracy and rule knowledge. 3. Can be efficient where teacher proficiency, class size, or resources are limited. Demerits. 1. Weak for speaking and listening. Students may know rules but can't communicate. 2. Often teacher-centered. Learners may become passive. 3. Translation can create unnatural English if overused and may reduce exposure to authentic input. Stop the video and answer the following question. Translation can create unnatural English if overused and may reduce exposure to authentic input. Explain. Method 2. Direct method. Second, the direct method. This method tries to imitate first language learning, English only. Lots of oral interaction, teaching meaning through objects, pictures, gestures, and inductive grammar. Students infer rules from examples. Mini demo. Teacher shows a cup. This is a cup. What is this? Students, a cup. Merits. 1. Builds speaking fluency and listening comprehension early. 2. Encourages thinking in English, increasing automaticity. 3. Learners gain practical vocabulary tied to real-world meaning. Demerits. 1. Hard to implement in large classes or low-resource settings. 2. Abstract concepts such as freedom, although, and justice are difficult without L1 support. 3. If grammar is only inductive, some learners may develop fossilized errors without corrective focus. Stop the video and answer the following question. 1. Why abstract concepts such as freedom, although, and justice are difficult without L1 support. Hello, dear students. I hope you're enjoying today's interactive session. Whenever I ask you to complete an activity, please pause the video, do the task carefully, and then submit your work on Google Classroom. Method 3. Audiolingual method. Third, the audiolingual method, influenced by behaviorist learning theory. The idea is language is a set of habits, so learners practice through pattern drills, repetition, substitution, and dialogues, often with immediate correction. Here's an example. Teacher, I am reading. Students repeat. Teacher, he, read. Students, he is reading. Merits. 1. Helpful for building pronunciation, rhythm, and quick sentence patterns. 2. Works well for beginners needing structured practice. 3. Efficient for controlled accuracy and classroom management. Demerits. 1. Can become mechanical. Students may produce correct forms without real meaning. 2. Limited development of communicative competence. Learners may struggle in spontaneous conversation. 3. Overcorrection may reduce confidence and willingness to speak. Stop the video and answer the following question. Why ALM helpful for building pronunciation, rhythm, and quick sentence patterns? Hello, dear students. I hope you're enjoying today's interactive session. Whenever I ask you to complete an activity, please pause the video, do the task carefully, and then submit your work on Google Classroom. Method 4. Communicative language teaching. Fourth, communicative language teaching, one of the most influential approaches today. CLT prioritizes meaningful interaction. Students learn by using English to achieve purposes: asking, negotiating, clarifying, persuading. Grammar is not ignored, but it often appears as support for communication. Activity examples: role play, ordering food; information gap, find differences tasks; pair interviews and reporting. Merits: builds fluency, confidence, and real-world speaking skills. 2. Encourages interaction, increasing input and output, which research associates with language development. 3. Builds strategic competence. Learners learn how to repair communication when they don't know a word. Demerits: 1. If poorly planned, fluency grows but accuracy declines. Students talk a lot but keep repeating errors. 2. Assessment can be challenging. Communication is harder to score than grammar tests. 3. In exam-focused context, CLT may be seen as not serious unless aligned with outcomes. Stop the video and answer the following question: how CLT develops fluency, confidence, and real-world speaking skills. Method 5. Task-based language teaching. Fifth, task-based language teaching, often seen as a strong version of CLT. The main unit is a task, an activity where learners use English to achieve an outcome, like solving a problem, planning a trip, or creating a poster. TBLT lesson cycle. 1. Pre-task, prepare language and ideas. 2. Task, complete outcome in pairs or groups. 3. Post-task, reflection and focus on form. Example task: plan a one-day tour for visitors with a budget. Present your plan. Merits: 1. High relevance and motivation. Language is used for a real purpose. 2. Encourages negotiation of meaning, collaboration, and extended speaking. 3. Allows for focus on form after the task, making grammar more meaningful. Demerits: 1. Demands strong teacher skill, designing tasks, managing time, scaffolding, and feedback. 2. Some learners feel anxious with open-ended tasks, especially at low proficiency. 3. Coverage concerns. Teachers worry, did we teach enough grammar today? Stop the video and answer the following question: what are the demerits and merits, and explain in detail. Method 6. Content and language integrated learning, or content-based instruction. Sixth, CIL, or in many contexts, content-based instruction. Here, English is taught through content such as science, history, technology, or social issues. Learners develop language while learning subject matter. Example: topic, climate change. Language aims, cause and effect connectors, academic vocabulary, summarizing. Content aims, understanding greenhouse effect. Merits: 1. Learners gain academic language and discipline vocabulary, helpful for university and professional contexts. 2. Strong authenticity. Students read, discuss, and write real informational texts. 3. Supports deeper cognitive engagement, analysis, evaluation, argumentation. Demerits: 1. Cognitive load. Content and language together can overwhelm lower-level learners. 2. Teachers need training in both content scaffolding and language support. 3. Requires careful material selection. Otherwise, content becomes too difficult and language learning suffers. Stop the video and answer the following question: what are the aims of CBL? Explain in detail. That's all for today's lesson. Thank you for your active participation. Keep practicing, stay curious, and review your notes before our next session. Don't forget to submit your work on Google Classroom. See you in the next video.